From school to college to conference to CMEs, we learned how to make money or work for more money. Today we are going to see how to make the money to work for us. Financial planning starts first with wealth protection. First we have to protect our wealth, then multiply our wealth. Finally we have to divide our wealth to the next generation. In the next 15 minutes we are going to see what insurance means, what is investments, what is financial planning, and how to track our investments. With regard to wealth, there are two risks in life. Risk of living too long is a risk, because those who are not in government service or not getting any pension or private freelancer, we have to plan our retirement pension planning. And risk of living too short is also a risk, because we have got financially independent spouse and kids. For that, there is a beautiful tool that is known as life insurance. Life insurance is going to be dealt by K. Gupta sir in next week. I will make it short. Who needs life insurance means only the bread winners, bread earners, who are all earning. We should not take life insurance in the name of non-earning spouse or non-earning kid name. That's the first financial mistake that should be avoided. Only the breadwinners should take life insurance. And how long needed? That is another question. Till there is financial independence is there. For dependents are there. For example, when I planned, I have got 11-year-old son and 6-year-old daughter. So my financial dependence there for the next 20 years. By the time my 11-year-old son will become 31, 6-year-old daughter will become 26. By the time both of them have got educated and got married. So my financial dependence is there for the next 20 years. Then how much sum assured I need to take? For that, we have to go for human life value. I am earning 10 lakh. At that time, I was earning 10 lakh per annum. And 20 years, my financial dependence are there. So I need to take life insurance for 2 crores. 10 lakh into 20 is 200 lakhs is nothing but 2 crores. So this is my term insurance policy. I need to take life insurance for 20 years. I took it for 20 years. I need to take life insurance for 2 crores. I have taken 2 crores. As an anesthetist, that I am going sculptor, I will be a rush. The chance of meeting into accident and disability is more. So I have insured another accidental death and disability benefit for another 2 crores. So 4 crore policy, what is the premium? 42,000 plus GST, that comes around 48,000 rupees per annum. 48,000 per annum is divided by 12 every month. If we keep aside 4,000 rupees for 4 crore insurance, that is more than enough. We should not think anything beyond this in insurance at all, life insurance. Another thing is, our wealth is destroyed only in health-related activities. So minimum 10 lakh rupees mediclaim policy we should take. And another wealth destroyer is professional indemnity. A patient may put cases on us. This is my mediclaim policy. What I suggest is to take 10 lakhs, but I took for 80 lakhs. Because if you met with an accident, 4 of the family members met with a major accident traveling in car, then head injury, ventilator, multiple surgeries. For one, you know very well, 20-25 lakhs easily go. For 4 people, 1 crore. Have we got 1 crore in our pocket? No. What will our relatives do? They will get loan from outside and pay for the bill. If I die in that accident, no worries, because my family will get 4 crores from the life insurance policy, 1 crore will pay to the hospital. With the rest of the 3 crore rupees, my family will live peacefully. But if I am alive, I have to pay 1 crore debt. To come out of that, what is the risk mitigation strategy? Take a mediclaim policy. If you take small premium, the premium will be 15, 18, most probably you may be having 5, 10 lakhs. But if you are having this big policy, the premium is comparatively smaller. What is the premium? 36,000 rupees per annum. Divided by 12 is 3,000 rupees per month. 4,000 rupees for life insurance and 3,000 rupees for mediclaim policy. You can live, peace of mind is guaranteed. Keep aside 7,000 rupees. Peace of mind is guaranteed. Then always go for professional indemnity policy for 1 crore 8,000 plus GST per annum. Please always go for that. Then let us define investment. If we invest in one instrument, we are going to get returns. For that, we need to pay tax. So the returns further decreases. Post-tax of any investment, that after paying tax of any investment vehicle, should be at least 1% above inflation. That is the definition of investments. If it does, post-tax return doesn't beat inflation at all, means it is not investments at all. For the past 40 years, inflation is approximately, so if you don't post-tax return doesn't beat 7% return, then it is not investment at all. What are all the asset classes in the world? You all know, fixed deposits, gold, real estate, shares. Which is the best asset class? We need all asset classes. All asset classes has got its role, so 93% of the times we should go for asset allocation. Real estate we need for our hospital and home. Gold, it's always needed. We should be 5 to 10% of our portfolio. How to construct the portfolio? Today afternoon we are going to see, no, I am skipping this. Gold, every day goes, day by day rate increases. We think like that, but it's past 10-year data. 2013 to 2019, the gold has given 0 return or negative return. And it is also a volatile asset. See, the 20% fall was there. And real estate, you know, we don't check the rate, and Amish Vora sir will come out how to construct a real estate portfolio, because it is also volatile. The main point I want to bring to your kind notice is all asset classes are volatile, including the interest rate of the bank. So next, in this year end, probably there will be 0.5 to 0.75% reduction in the fixed deposit interest rate. So interest is also a volatile. Everything is volatile. So don't think that equity is also only class that is volatile. See, this is the past 40-year journey of Indian equity. And why don't we invest in equities? Because we are afraid. Because there was bloodbath in share market. 7 lakh crore wiped out in a week. If you see the breaking news or bad news, we scared. We scared. But wealth is created only in share market. Whether it has happened, yes, it has happened. In 1992, Hassad scam, 50% the market fall. In 2000, it is, even though it appears small, it is 50%. In 2008, global financial crisis, 60% market fall. During Corona, 40% market fall. If I am afraid of cardiac arrest, I should not go for cases as an anesthetist. So, why I could care whether arrest has happened means how much day it took to recover. That is more important. In 1992, it took 437 days. In 2008, 1.5 years. During Corona, only 6 months. If you wait for little bit time, then all asset classes works fantastically. Shall we go into shares? Yes. I started reading about shares in 2004 to 8 period. Price to equity, price to book, market cap, GDP, return of capital employed, balance sheet, everything I read. But I could not get anything. So I went in investing into mutual funds. The word mutual fund is said means immediately it comes out risk. It is like informed consent for surgery and anesthesia. So wealth is created in share market. How to tide over the risk? That is very important. Rather than avoiding the risk is not important. So how to tide over the risk? It is very simple, very simple, very simple. What is the strategy? Give time. Can't we wait for 2 to 3 years to come to the same level? That patience is lagging in all the human throughout the world. So, see, this is the day was, see, 366 days. The portfolio is negative. The market is negative, our portfolio is also negative. But we should see in long term. See, this is another time, 3,650 days. What happens? Five times. If you want to see what happens long term, see, in 2006, Franklin India Smaller Companies Fund invested 10 rupees. During market up in 2008 to 10, it went up to 14 rupees. Due to market fall, 60% went to 5 rupees. Can you guess what is the rate today in 2025? Let us ask Google. It is 204 rupees. Always go for direct growth option. Please note this point in your note that always go for direct growth option. Please note that. So this gives see, suppose I have invested 10 lakh rupees in 2006, it has come down to 5 lakh rupees. There was 50% market fall. And if I waited for next 15 years, 20 times return. Generally, when we go and buy purchase, birthday, anniversary, festivals, 50% offer. That offer was going on in 2010. If you have bought that, you might have 40% return, 40 times return. Instead of 10 times, see here, 40 times. So don't think market fall as an risk. Think it as an opportunity to invest into markets. That's why, even though it is market, it's minus, still I am putting money in this. Taxation aspect, if you earn hard-earned money, you have to pay 30% tax. If it is passive money, 12.5% tax. Because of this, we have to use that. Alternative to fixed deposits is debt mutual funds, where you can do tax deferment. There is no TDS, we can withdraw at any time. So these are all some of my debt mutual funds. So we have seen what an insurance is, what an investment is. Now we are going to do financial planning. I've told you that I don't understand share market, but I invested in mutual funds. So Warren Buffett says, idiot with a plan can beat a genius without plan. So I've written a case sheet. Put all your name, children name, date of birth, both income from other sources like rental income, agriculture income, all those things. That is income part. Same thing you write for the spouse also. Income minus expense is savings. What are all current loans that is going on? What are all the policies that you have got? As a debt part of asset allocation, you can allot some part to public provident fund, and we have to see the risk appetite also. If there is 10% fall in market or 10% fall in portfolio, if I lose my sleep, please handhold some person nearby, so that if you go through image with a person that will give great confidence. So always go with mentors. Have a mentor for personal finance. Go along with them. They will handhold them during the market fall. So even after that, if you lose your sleep, then don't invest in equities. Always have emergency fund, term insurance, mediclaim, professional indemnity. Then you go for financial planning. Bhaiya? See, what do we need in life? A car, a house, kids' education, marriage, and retirement. So in which year it is coming? What's the amount needed at present? Because of inflation, what's the amount needed? And what's the solution? That's what we needed. This is my daughter's planning calculator. I told you, my daughter is 6-year-old. Expected age of marriage is 26. At that time, the marriage expense was 20,000. Inflation, average inflation 7, I put 7.5. The expected return to equity is 15%. If you calculate that the time cost of 20 lakhs will be after 20 years, because of inflation, I need 88 lakh rupees. If you need 88 lakh rupees after 20 years, everybody says, just now we have kept our daughter's marriage. We need 90 lakhs. Oh, no. You know, when the child is born, we are going to get her married. So I have a plan. So what this calculator is telling this, put 6,000 rupees in every month, and the goal is in the top of the cell phone tower, 88 lakhs. And 20 years means 240 steps. Every month, if you put 6,000 rupees, and if it gives 15% returns, I can reach the goal. So what this means? Systematic investment plan. Every month, there are 240 months now. Every month, we have to put 6,000 rupees for my daughter. It should be in auto mode. Irrespective of the market condition, if you put 6,000 rupees per month for next 240 months, I can reach the goal. My daughter's marriage is more important than markets. So market will go up, and on average, we can reach the goal. Goal is very important than markets. So we are more emotional on insurance and investment aspect. You have to separate that, means This is the best tool. And this is my retirement planning calculator. For my son's marriage, I calculated it came around 3,000 rupees. When 45 years and 50,000 rupees for monthly expense, inflation is 7.5, and pre-retirement I will invest in equities, 15%. Post-retirement I don't want to take any risk. I will invest in debt means current cost of 50,000 rupees will be 2.38 lakh rupees per month because of inflation. To create 2.38 lakhs as interest, I need to create a corpus of 4.14 crore rupees after 20 years. From 4.14 crores, I can get 2.38 lakhs as pension, I can live peacefully. To create 4.14 crores after 20 years, I need to invest 24,000 rupees per month for next 20 years. That is, if I invest 24,000 rupees per month for next 240 months, and if it gives 15% returns, I can create a corpus of 4.14 crores. From that 4.14 crores, I can live peacefully by withdrawing 2.38 lakhs per month. So what's my earning? I am earning 1 lakh per month. I am paying 10,000 rupees as income tax. The expense is 50,000 rupees. For retirement, I am keeping aside 24,000. For life insurance, 4,000. Mediclaim, 3,000. Daughter's marriage, 6,000. Son's marriage, 3,000. Idiot with a plan can beat a genius without plan. So if you earn only 1 lakh, and if you properly plan, then you can attain financial freedom like me, peacefully. And there are many apps to track our investments, goal tracker. For retirement, kids marriage, and education, we have to link that to that goal. It will show like this, whether we reach it or not, we don't know. So if you see this tank, if it is green, go for sleep. When the market falls, there will this red color appears. When the market do need to invest means no need. If you have got money, then you can invest. See, to fill the tank, 686 rupees, SIP or 50,000 rupees, lump sum, to fill the gap. If you have got money, then fill it, otherwise leave it. All will ask whether it's guaranteed. There is no guarantee in life, health or wealth. Be aware, be knowledgeable, be disciplined. That's the best one can do. We must know the power of 1 crore. If we have got 1 crore of financial asset, and if you are going to withdraw 50,000 rupees per month, next year inflation beaten 53,000, the next year 56,000, like that. Inflation beaten return, after 20 years we will be withdrawing 1,07,000 rupees per month. If you investing 1 crore rupees, and if you get 12% and withdraw inflation beaten means we are going to withdraw 1.88 crores in next 20 years. Even after that, we are going to leave 4.31 crores to the next generation. That is 12% return. This is the ideal condition. If you see the real data, if you have invested 2004 in equity mutual funds in 1 crore rupee, and if you have withdrawn like this, the current, even after withdrawing 1.88 crore, today the wealth is 19.8 crore. So, we have to have the definition of investment in mind. Post-tax return should beat inflation by at least 1%. And don't mix insurance with investments. Always go for direct growth option in mutual funds. If your goal is going to buy a car in next 3 to 4 years, please don't go and invest in equities. Please invest in debt funds. If your kids' goal, education goal is coming in 5-6 years, please don't go into equities. Better to go for hybrid mutual funds. If your goal is more than 8 years, then invest in equity funds. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.